Well, good evening, Tiger Nation. Welcome back to Breck Live's coverage of Fighting Tiger Baseball. We are a little bit late getting the start here. It's not our fault. You can blame Mother Nature. But we'll get more on that in a second. My name's Rob Garrett. I'm joined by soon-to-be BCHS graduate Summer Brown. Hey, Summer.
What is up, Breckenridge County?
Hey, it's a big night here as we got Grayson County coming in, the Cougars coming in to play the Tigers, Battle of the Cats, if you
Yeah.
will.
Hopefully,
And
it won't be a rainy game.
I know. I think we've got everything set. We got a tent now. We actually were ready, and then it started raining on the equipment. So we had to quickly pack everything up. Had to go get a tent out of the school. We did. We adapt. We are human beings.
Yeah, we
We do that.
persevere.
We do. Now, you may be wondering, how did we get here? It's 1-0, Fighting Tigers. Well, in the top of the first, Breckenridge County allowed a few hits but got out of the jam. And then in the bottom, Adam Howell walked to first. And Harper Lucas grounded. An errant throw sent Adam to third and Harper to second. And then Adam scored on a Jonah Miller fielder's choice. So that's how we're here. That was a strikeout there at the plate by number 34, Gage Napier. Now here's number 32. That is Jake Bratcher in there for the Cougars.
There's a lot of Bratchers in Grayson County.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a Grayson County last name
Expertise.
scholar? Yeah.
No, I just know that Mr. Bratcher at the ATC's from Breckenridge County. He said there were quite a few Bratchers.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Bratcher, Layden County. Well, I don't know. Trying to think of what would be the Bratcher equivalent in Breckenridge County. It's hard for me to say. I'm not really a
There's
local product.
some Critchulos.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of those. Trying to think of the students that I've had through the years. If I've had one last name, Smith. A lot of
Yeah.
Smiths.
Well, that's a pretty common last name. Brown is pretty common.
Yeah.
There's 4 graduating seniors with the last name Brown, and I'm one of them.
You, Bailey,
Bradley.
of course, twins, and
Do you want me to say?
give me a hint, because it's been a long day and I had equipment rained on.
She's blonde. I don't know if you've ever had her in class. Her name ends with the letter N, her first name.
I don't know.
Her name's Lillian.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember. I remember now. Yes.
Good stuff.
Lillian.
Lillian is a good name. Makes me think of lilies, like the flower.
It's that time of year, although you might not believe it from the forecast. Currently, kind of a dreary
Yeah.
day. Oh, that's a hard hit ball in the hole. The throw over in time.
Oh, there's balloons flying away.
Oh, it's so sad.
Oh, it's the track senior night balloons.
That was a great throw from Chase Hardesty at short. Here is the center fielder for Grayson County, number 11, Grayson Chaffins. It's also their number 9 hitter. So Bonnock on deck to bring the order back around. What was that noise?
Sounds like an engine of some sort.
Would you ever drive a vehicle with a very loud diesel engine, just mash it down and
Honestly,
learn?
I probably would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I look down on that behavior, but it's just not
actually,
me. Not
no,
my
I probably
style.
wouldn't because it's just a disturbance. I like flashy cars though.
Okay, we'll talk about cars in between the top of the second and the bottom of the second, which we might see very soon as Connor Willis, senior, on the mound is looking to strike out Chaffins to get the home team back to the dugout. That is popped out of play. Flashy cars.
Flashy cars. There's that engine.
That could be the drag strip.
Yeah, about to say.
If that's the case, we'll be hearing that all night.
night.
Great pitch. Strike 3 called for Willis. Gets out of the. Oh, I apologize. The scoreboard was reflecting first inning, but actually we're in the bottom of the second now. Okay, Summer, what's your favorite car? Like, you could have any car.
Mini Coopers. I already have one, but
You say you like flashy cars. Like, that's
well,
like dream
Porsche. My
car.
dream car is a Porsche.
What model?
I don't know, just a Porsche. I
Well,
want a purple one.
the tent is moving.
There's weights on it. It'll be okay.
It's if there's no way we could grab it. Would you mind to shut that black box beside you though?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Oh my, it is windy out here, you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Summer,
No
for
problem.
putting that lid down. We almost blew away, and
Yeah, it was windy.
yep. Now we were talking about cars. You said a
Yes.
Porsche, but you don't know the model.
Yeah, I just want a purple Porsche.
Purple. That'd be a custom paint job. I don't know
Yeah.
many factory purple.
Ooh, or a Mazda Miata. Those are cool. I like the pop-up headlights.
Okay.
Or a Supra.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Good car. You got a garage you have in the future.
Yeah, but I love Mini Coopers because whenever you drive them, it just feels like you're driving a go-kart, you know?
I've never driven one, so I'll take your word.
They're fun. Especially if they have a sports mode. And it's like, noom.
Do you have a sports mode?
Yes, I do.
Stay safe out there.
I promise I will. I'm not a big speeder.
Strike 1 to Lance Poole. See, my thought about this wind, it's only going to get worse as the storm blows in.
Yeah, and then it might start raining, and then the wind will blow the rain right onto our equipment.
It would be just pointless. But we're here. If you ever doubted the Breck Live dedication, doubt no longer, as we are risking it all.
Yeah, we persevere.
We do. Spell it.
P-E-R.
No, that's a good start. But Lance is in there. I know you would have spelled it right, but if you had misspelled it, I would have been
Then it would have been
S-A-D.
embarrassing. S-A-D and
Yeah.
M-A-D.
No, not M-A-D. I'd been S-A-D. You might have been M-A-D.
I would have been M-A-D.
Cool. That's a looping single in the right field. First hit of the night, even though the Fighting Tigers have a run on the board. But it's the first hit for the home team. Brody Butler, he's stepping in. He, on the season, has been at the plate 64 times. He got 13 hits. He got 9 walks. He gets to base a little bit around a quarter of the time he steps in.
I always like to listen to the walk-up songs.
Yeah. I ask people this. What would your walk-up song be?
That's a hard question.
You don't have to answer immediately. Think about it and get back to us.
Oh, my goodness. You know that song? Okay, it's not a very good song. But it's like, the type of girl you want to chew all of my bubble gum. That one's fun.
I've never heard that. Lyric sounds
Well, it's a fun song. Or Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson.
Smooth Criminal. Dun, 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 dun. Looked at my watch. It says I'm driving. All that talk about
Oh.
cars, it thinks I'm driving.
Oh, that's weird. What
I don't know.
What would your walk-up song be?
We talk about this from time to time. Sometimes people usually ask me that as a follow-up. Currently, if I was like my current mind and I could take it back, I would do something unexpectedly like a classical piece or something like in a Russian pop song or something.
Oh.
Just to be like make the other team
Crazy.
go, what in the world is this?
Yeah.
But if I had actually been senior, it would have been probably some popular song of the day,
Yeah.
which I don't know, or some older song. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that.
What about your dream car? What would your dream car be?
Uh, hmm. Well, there's dream cars that I think I might actually have one day. And there's dream cars that I doubt I would ever have the keys to. The second one, I'd probably go with probably something foreign. Uh, maybe some kind of Ferrari would be cool. I know
Yeah.
it's kind of a basic answer. We're gonna get blown away.
Yeah, it is windy
I'm just
out
gonna
here.
hold on to this, which has no attachment to anything. This is the wind's blowing out. By the way, if you get a hold of it, Brody, you might touch them all.
Oh.
He got to. Almost over the head of the right fielder. That ball was carrying. I feel like we are going to lose our tent, and then people get mad at us. But it was not going to be. Well, never mind. I'm not going to air the dirty laundry on the air. We're fine. We're here.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll adapt and persevere.
Yeah, we're
That's
fine.
what we do.
We're here. We'll adapt and
Yeah, this is
persevere.
fine.
That's a
Everything is
cheer.
fine.
We're
Really?
fine. We're here. We'll adapt and persevere. Like we just
Never
made
heard
it. We just made it.
Just made it. How creative. But we have the weights on the tent, so.
That's not those weights are. They'll be fine. They'll be
Yeah,
fine.
they'll be fine.
Have you ever? Hey, for the folks at home, have you ever say we'll be fine, but you know it's not going to be fine?
Sometimes you just have to have a positive outlook.
Oh, I challenge someone to find. Not that I've got the most positive outlook, but I've got a pretty positive mindset. But I think this tent's gone.
It might be. We'll see. It'll be a fun story.
Yeah,
That's my outlook on things. If something
Yeah.
bad
Oh, for
happens,
sure.
it'll be a fun story.
for sure. I have a similar vibe, and like anytime there's like let's say I'm in a meeting,
Mm-hmm.
then people start getting really mad, like at the meeting. I just pretend I'm watching a play. Like,
Watching The
oh,
Office.
a new character. Yeah, I wonder what they'll say. I wonder how they're going to develop the plot. So just pretend you're watching a show. Hardesty fouls that one back towards the concession stand. You tired, Summer?
No. Sometimes I just yawn, but I'm really not that tired.
So this button right here is your mute if you need it, just in
Oh,
case.
sorry, guys.
You gotta let out a big yawn.
Yeah. big
Because
ol'
yawns are
yawn.
contagious, and I am fighting it right now.
My bad.
You're fine. Hardesty, they're looking towards us.
I never park close to the baseball field because I'm afraid my car's going to get hit by a baseball.
I feel you.
Well, actually, that's a lie. I kind of parked close to the baseball field today.
You know, I said I feel you, but if you change the I to another vowel, you've got a character from William Shakespeare's Hamlet. Oh, feel you.
Oh, feel ya. How tragic.
Don't
Oh,
spoil it
no
for the
spoilers.
folks at home. All right, Chase Hardesty's 1-2. I was going to say she's fine. 1 and 2, the count. There was a time. Act 1, Scene 3, she's all right.
Yeah. She's always fine.
Inside pitch, Chase little puffing out of the cheeks of his face. He's like, man, that about hit me. Did you ever do any softball in your day?
I
T-ball?
did T-ball whenever I was like 4, but I couldn't tell you anything that happened.
Well, my question is going to be, you ever been hit by a pitch? Oh, the hit and run was on, and that's going to score Lance Poole as Hardesty on senior night. The senior hits the senior in.
Yeah.
Big connection. Excellent hit. RBI single. Speaking of seniors,
That's me. Oh, this is a good walk-up song.
Leland. Not you.
Oh, yeah, Leland is a senior.
Gosh.
Sorry, I'm so selfish.
No. I asked Summer the other day what the center of our galaxy was, and she said, the sun.
Did you really ask me that?
No. I was going to say, and she said, me.
Me.
But you,
I am Summer.
yeah, but that's just the, what do you mean? The summer is like the center of the
Well,
year?
The sun.
Are you saying the year? Well, the sun is there in winter,
I
too.
think the summer is the center of the year. Nothing not in summer. Nothing that's not in summer, that doesn't count. Like,
So your whole educational career is invalid.
Okay, no. Well, I'm just saying summer is a really fun season and you do fun things and you're happy
Yeah.
and you're tan and life is just better during the summer.
And I'm saying the sun is there in winter as well.
Yeah, but it's not as close to the earth.
Oh, high and tight, caught Board on the shoulder. Ouchie, wah wah. There's Adam Howell. He walked in his first at bat. You know, it's whatever. People have favorite seasons. I wonder for your future. You know, you're about to graduate. You're going to college. And when you finish college, you don't have to know what you're going to do. But if you get some kind of job in the future, or you don't have to even work, you can do whatever you want. But if you get a job that's not based around a school calendar, I wonder if you'll still like summer.
Probably. I'm a summer fiend.
Because here's the thing, Summer. Most of the world that's not in school, they work in the summer.
Yeah,
And
I
so all those
know.
beautiful days to go tan, you're in the job. You working.
We'll see.
That is one of the pluses about the school year, school calendar. And one of the things I enjoy about being a teacher is the summer break.
That
But
is
it's
true.
not the main reason. I actually, it's my least favorite. If you look at the perks of teaching, the summer vacation is. I still enjoy it, but it's last place.
Well, you like to teach students and you're a
I
good
do.
teacher.
Oh, summer.
Okay. But you enjoy your job and you're good at it, so that's probably your favorite part is teaching students.
Let's change the subject.
Okay.
Let's talk about.
Change the season.
Well, spring is my favorite, which we're in right now.
Yeah,
It's such
spring
a
is
beautiful
good.
time of year.
Yeah, spring's good. 'Cause everything's all cold and dead and then everything comes alive again and gets color. It's just refreshing.
You know, I was thinking that about the seasons change. This is actually going to be pretty deep thoughts here, but the seasons they change, and like when I was your age, I was like, oh, here comes summer, here comes fall, here comes winter, like, but like I'm mid late, gosh, late 30s. Nah, mid 30s. It's mid late. I'm 37. And like I've had 37 springs,
Yeah. Wow.
but there's only, in a lifetime, there's only so many. And it's like, so I think I appreciate it more each season. Like I used to remember, I remember being like winter when I get you might get sick of being cold, but it's
Yeah.
like, well, and you can't really appreciate spring without having winter just show you what you're missing.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
But yeah, there's only so many. So I try to appreciate the seasons more now.
Mm.
I didn't really think like that when I was a high schooler.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you have everything perfect and good all the time, then you don't recognize how great it is. It's just whenever you have it missing, then you're like, wow, I really missed that. And then you have it again and you're like, wow, this is great.
That's kind of the thing too, is Bonnock steps in for the Cougars with like being happy. Like if you've ever been like really down, the contrast you can appreciate
Yeah.
good times. So
'Cause if you're
kind of
happy
they
all
go
the
together.
time,
Yeah, they go.
yeah.
You kind of have to, and the way life works is Bonnock singles to actually going to turn into a double. Is he going to try to go three? Nah, double. But a nice hit from the Grayson County man. If you go through a tough season, life is going to have those ups and downs. There ain't nobody who has up all
Yeah.
the time, like you say.
Yeah, that's just impossible. And you wouldn't even recognize it as up. You would just recognize it as
Yeah.
average.
Kind of like a good meal. Like if you have a favorite meal, but if you ate it all the time,
You get sick
it
of
would
it.
lose its
Yeah.
appeal. Let's get back to baseball. I'm getting a little wistful.
What's your favorite meal?
Oh, and that is some
Ooh.
sharp work off the mound as we saw the same thing happen to the Fighting Tigers to end the bottom of the second, but Landon Haycraft hit a shot right at Connor Willis, who snagged it immediately to throw to second to double off Bonnock, who's a great base runner. He's going to be upset he got caught on that one. But anywho, favorite meal? I don't know. What time of year is it? What time of day is it? Where am I?
Yeah.
There's so many.
Guess it depends on.
I just like a lot of food. Like I'm not picky.
Mm.
I will eat like my breakfast. I eat oats and water. Like that's it. I can eat anything, and I do.
That's like a horse. Just kidding. That's good. If you like that, then
It's not. I don't know. My family has a straight back at us. My family has a history of high cholesterol, so I'm trying to
yeah.
avoid it as long as possible before I have to take medicine.
Yeah. For me personally, I need some sort of protein in the morning.
Well,
Eggs or meat or Greek yogurt. Connor Willis, he's going to Campbellsville, right?
he is. Go Tigers.
Baseball.
That's my alma mater.
Go Tigers.
I was a Tiger for my whole life. Elementary school, Tigers. Middle
Really?
school, Tigers. High school, Tigers. College, Tigers.
Wow.
Then we went to
And then-
Western for our masters, Hilltopper.
Well, boring.
But then
And now you're a
working
Tiger
at
again.
Brett County, Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite acquainted with the Tiger.
Alabama Tigers.
Tigris panthera.
What is that?
I think I tried to make up a scientific name for the tiger. Let me look it up. Scientific name for tigers. Panthera tigris. I just got it backwards.
Panthera tigris.
Yeah. So I had it right. Uh-oh.
If you guys can't see us, but Mr. Garrett just almost dabbed, which is very 2016.
Nostalgia for you.
Yeah,
I
nostalgia
bet your
for me.
childhood was full of
Dabbing and
dabbing,
fidget spinners.
dabbing on people.
You know, one day I spun a fidget spinner for the very last time, and I just never spun one again.
Well, yet. Never counted out.
Okay, well, I'm never going to touch a fidget spinner ever again now.
Really? Never is such a
I don't
long
even know. They probably don't
time.
even exist anymore. They just
They
fell
do.
off the face of the
No,
planet.
they're out there. I have one in my classroom.
Oh,
You never seen it?
I probably have, but I just like.
I was
forgot
going to
about it.
say I'll show you tomorrow, but there is no tomorrow.
there is no tomorrow.
Not in school. There's graduation.
Yeah.
Maybe I could show you
Oh
then.
my goodness. I'm gonna miss your classroom. Wow.
It's that time of year.
Yeah,
Let's not get too sad.
for sure. But I had a good last day though.
Good.
Yeah.
Except for when you got housed by Brooke Mullins in
That
FIFA.
was actually so embarrassing. One, she doesn't know anything about soccer. Two, she's never touched FIFA before. But it's not my fault that I suck at video games. Like, seriously, FIFA is so hard for no reason.
Harper Lucas laid down a great bunt, just couldn't beat the throw. Yeah, that was rough because she was. I was surprised how much she picked up. Like the goal she scored was
Yeah,
like
I know.
a normal goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, dang. And then your team was really bad. That was part of it too. I feel like if you had had an equal rating team, you probably would have fared better.
Yeah.
But she was 5 times your rating.
Yeah. Those penalties, oh my goodness, it made me so sad because my team just sucked. And I would press the circle perfectly and have it at the perfect little circle. And I would aim perfectly, but they would just miss.
Yeah. It wasn't quite perfect. There was a little wiggle room. And those guys were so bad that they couldn't handle
Yeah.
it. If I was Brooke, I would never, ever stop bringing that up to you.
She will, I guarantee you. She brings everything up, bro, all the time.
Henry.
I'm like, that was in 8th grade,
out.
dude.
But that was fun. That was actually the very end of the day.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Jonah Miller, he was in broadcasting this year.
Yep.
I can't be sure, but he might be wielding a Rawlings icon,
A what?
the bat,
Oh,
I think.
nice color.
Oh, is that going to stay fair? That drops in fair. Nice single from the junior, soon to be senior.
Yep.
Connor Willis coming up. You know, it's interesting that these walk-up songs are either like 80s music, 1980s, or songs that were out when I was in high school. You hear
Yeah.
very little contemporary, recent music
Mm,
in the walk-up song.
yeah.
What is even out? What is music these days?
Uh, I don't know. I think like early 2000s, like party music is still popular nowadays because it's just so good.
I know what my walk-up song would be if I
What?
played now. See if you can read my mind psychically.
Yeah, by Usher.
No,
Uh,
it's it would be peak
what? Well, I
perfect.
can't read your mind. What is it?
Hold on. Willis on the ground. There are two outs. Can he beat the throw? Sadly, no. But 3 innings down, 2-0 the lead. That's good for the home team. I'll give you a hint. It is a polarizing tune. When people hear it, they either like it or they're like, turn this off.
um. Hmm. When?
I'll give you another hint. You know I'm a retired Fortniter.
Yeah.
I talked about this on the broadcast last night with BCHS alum Elena Wright. There's one thing that would bring me out of Fortnite retirement.
Skibbity toilet. Oh my
That would be
goodness.
my walk-up song.
That would be great. That would
I
be
know.
amazing.
That would be so fun. And it would be like the troll of the
I
year.
know. That would be amazing. Aw, I wish that you were a baseballer now so you could just play that and I could just hear it.
It would be so funny.
The other team would be like, "What is
You'd
this
be like, who is this
loser?"
child?
Yeah, that's great.
But like I've said this to many of your contemporaries, your Generation Z pals, aka Gen Z. I'm gonna be fine with Gen Alpha, the ones after y'all. I'm not worried about them. Two reasons. Number one, they know skibbity toilet, as do I, and I, and,
That's so
and we
stupid.
can talk about it. Number two, we'll just make fun of Gen Z all day.
Wow, traitor.
Hey, one thing as a teacher, you talk about we got to adapt and persevere. You have to change. Like you can't be the same. Not that I'm gonna make fun of you as like a have to, but it's a different world now than when this is my 10th year, and when I started, we were still doing stuff on like when we did essays, we'd print them out, and I would grade them on paper, which I
Mm,
miss that a ton.
yeah.
Good throw from Hardesty. I miss that, but now it's digital world, and you got AI now changing the game, making
Mhm.
everybody lazy. Not everybody,
Yeah, I know.
but
I hear so many students talk about AI. I love AI.
no, it's awful. I
Yeah.
think AI in education, there are going to be people that say it's got uses. I look at it like a Faustian bargain.
Mhm.
Dr. Faust. Let's see, who was that? Christopher Marlowe?
I'm trying to think what could AI be
Faustus,
good
yeah.
for. Maybe if you have like a weird specific injury or like I don't know, certain symptoms, you could ask AI like what does this mean?
Yeah, and then but there are some people that are like, I saw this on the internet, which means it's true. But actually,
Mm.
I did this. It's like, what are some tips for pregnancy? Smoke 2 cartons of cigarettes a day. AI overview. Are you kidding me? Like it
Really?
gets stuff wrong because it's not a person. It's
Mm.
not even a thing. It doesn't even think.
Yeah.
Now they've since refined it. That was like in the early days.
Yeah, dang.
Like ChatGPT, you can ask it questions and it's just straight up wrong. And
Mm.
people are using it as like fact checking for papers or writing papers for you.
Yeah.
Like they're oh, that's a shot.
Yeah, it's a good hit. And he's
Carries
fast.
over Leland Board's head. That is a well hit ball by Garrett Bradley. He comes into second. And I know I'm a teacher and I know that our district, like, there are people that are like AI, and I'm just saying, man, I don't I don't know. It's like, yes, it might give you something, but it takes something away too. And what it's taken away is our humanity, because it
Yeah.
is not. It's thinking for you. It's writing for you. I think it's just not the move.
Yeah.
But No, I mean it's not like a big deal, but I not in my house. You go if
Yeah.
you AI my stuff, it's a zero.
No AI for Alice.
Nuh-uh. I was actually talking about my A512 house, but
Oh.
my house too.
Yeah.
I just don't think, and I'll let this go after this. There's nothing that it can do better than me. It's like teaching my class.
Honestly, I mean, you're probably right about
It's
that.
not gonna help
I
me.
mean, yeah, you're right about that. There's AI can't teach a class like a real human could. Because you're right, it's just like not human. Like it doesn't have that emotional connection.
I kind of feel like I'm in the world of AI. I'm like Paul Bunyan. Do you know the tall tale of Paul Bunyan?
No.
Oh, well, he lost to a machine in a lumberjack competition,
Mm.
and I'm like, is that my fate? Am I going to be Paul Bunyan versus AI?
I sure hope not.
I hope not too.
I guess just try your best and preach against AI.
Oh, I do. I do.
You do.
Oh, that one got past Howell. That's a rare, uh, very rare as that ball gets all the way to the fence.
Goodness, they got fast runners.
Oh, the Grayson County fans wanted to wave him home. But they'll take the run. And Howell, he's going to be upset because he is somebody who can get it done in the field, and that one just didn't work out.
Well, mistakes happen.
Yeah, but that got us away from AI, which is fine by me.
Yeah. You're getting tan, Mr. Garrett. All that soccer practice.
Well, it's almost summertime.
You've been wearing sunscreen?
Yeah, although I'm afraid it's not working
Why?
because I'm
'Cause
getting
you
tan.
Is it expired?
I don't know. It's one of my players lets me use it because mine was expired.
Mm.
But I have a pretty gnarly
Oh
tan line
my
on my
goodness!
watch line.
Yeah, that is like the worst watch tan line I've ever seen. It's not even summertime yet; it's spring.
Let me put that back on.
Goodness.
But I've not Miss Garrett, she's very fair skinned. She has a harder time tanning.
Yeah.
Alice, I'm afraid, is taken after Mama. She is very fair.
Yeah. Ooh, is she gonna burn?
Yeah, and I'll burn, but not like Miss Garrett.
Yeah. You got that Alabama skin.
Sure. Looks like Chase Hardesty's going to be on the mound. And looks like Draven Scott is coming in to play shortstop, or it may be second. Connor Willis probably going to go to third, where he's usually employed. Let's play Summer Brown Senior Trivia. How many classes have you had in your career with Chase Hardesty?
Maybe like in my freshman or sophomore year, I might have had one, but I couldn't tell you. Can't
Okay.
remember. But not any this year.
What about Connor?
I don't think any.
What about Leland?
I don't think any.
What about Lance?
Goodness, I don't think any.
What about Noah Spence?
I don't think any. Maybe like not this year,
Yeah.
of course, but maybe my freshman year, and I just can't remember.
What about Ava Macy?
Oh yeah, I've had classes with her.
Okay.
My sophomore year, I had your English class with her.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to name drop. Probably some AI could teach that better. All right, let it go. Let it go, sir.
It's okay. AI won't take your job.
I do fear, if and when the AI becomes sentient and takes over, they're going to get me out of the picture quick. I have been so slanderous online to ChatGPT. I got it to ban itself.
Really?
That's how stupid it is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Easy. Use my human brain.
Did you just tell it like ban yourself?
Well, the first thing I did was I called it a fraud. I said, how can you, I'm talking to it like a person, how can you exist? You are legitimately a fraud, spewing false information. It's like, And it banned me for like 5 minutes. Said, I'm
Hmm.
sorry, you can't use that word. So it censored me.
That's
Yeah,
stupid.
when
Like,
I
it doesn't have
silenced
any
it.
feelings. Why
Yeah,
would it
I
ban
know.
you?
I know. It makes no sense. And so then I got it to. I said, "What did I just say?" And it repeated what I typed, and included the word fraud, and it banned itself. Stupid. I don't like the
Whoa.
word stupid, but
That's
that's
crazy.
stupid.
Yeah, wow.
Talking about artificial
So it
intelligence.
banned itself? It
Yep.
couldn't talk?
Yep. Yep. It censored its chat.
That's crazy.
It's dumb.
That's so weird. You think they would, like, fix that or, like, not make
I'm
that
sure they will one day, but
possible? Huh.
I hope I never see the day.
Hopefully not. Maybe that tornado will sweep you away to
Okay, don't
Mars.
don't don't
Maybe
kill
I
me
won't
with
do
the
that.
tornado.
I didn't say it would. I said you sweep you away to Mars.
I'm pretty sure I'd suffocate on the way, and when I'm there, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of red earth and death.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, this is Jake Bratcher. Oh, he's called strike three. A little look back at the umpire. He didn't like it. He throws the bat in disgust. Uh,
Wow.
that's a. I'm surprised he. Oh,
Drama.
yeah. Well, he did. It's part of life.
Yeah.
He probably. Uh, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Now, anyway, yes, you can't live on Mars yet. Although, what's exciting for me is, human beings, us with brains, we that have brains, we are going to Mars in 2030,
Hmm.
sending a exploratory group. It's going to take 9 months to get
Yeah.
there,
Wow.
but they're going,
First
and
humans on Mars
that we know of.
that we know
I
of.
know, isn't that neat?
Yeah. Don't know. Maybe another country could have sent some, and we just didn't know. But we probably would have known.
Or maybe an ancient civilization that just had it all
Yeah.
figured out and then disappeared.
Yeah. Huh.
Or not. Life. We know more about space than we do about our own oceans.
I know. That's crazy to me.
Yes,
Because,
that
like,
is.
the ocean is on Earth,
Yep.
but it's so deep. I love the Titanic. I love the movie Titanic.
Yeah, me too. What's your favorite scene?
Mm, I gotta think real hard.
Yeah, there are too many. Like, you could probably say anything, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't
Like,
know. All of it's just so good.
I mean, maybe not anything. Maybe not like, oh, when it hits the iceberg, of course. Although that's well filmed
Mm-hmm.
from a film standpoint. Get back to us on that. Here's Lance Poole. He singled in his last at bat and scored on I believe it was a Chase Hardesty. Yes, it was Chase Hardesty hit. Pitch on the way to Poole. Right back towards you. You didn't even flinch.
That's because I'm thinking about the Titanic.
Yeah.
Maybe whenever Jack and Rose go to that, like, party with the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're dancing and spinning and stuff.
Yeah. And Rose is like, I'm not used to this.
Oh yeah, like when he says, "So you want to go to a real party?"
Yeah.
And then that's fun. Of course, then you have the scene where Mr. Lovejoy, who is of course Cal Hockley's lackey, sees him from the staircase, and then you're like, "Oh no,
Yeah. Oh,
he's
no.
definitely snitching."
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. But also whenever Rose, like, runs back to go save Jack from the
Oh, when
place where he was locked up.
he's chained to the desk,
Yeah.
or actually to the pole
Yeah,
in the
the
room
pole.
with the desk. I gotta get my facts straight in case there's some Titanic super fans watching.
Titanic super fans. Luke Hardesty, he said he is a big fan of the Titanic.
Yes, yes, he is. He was happy that movie was chosen. I talked to him about it many times in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yep. He likes that time period, that Gilded Age, end of the 19th, start of the 20th century.
Yeah, he likes Pretty Woman a lot too.
Okay. So he was in your film class this year.
Yeah.
Miss Garrett, shout out to.
Beth Ann Garrett, my woman. She's awesome.
Yeah, I think so. That is up. It is playable in first base, and it's caught. Here's Brody Butler. He flied out to right field last time.
Hmm.
Butler stepping in, looking to put the bat on the ball again, this time where they ain't.
Mhm.
You know, something else that I like about our humanity, like in the chaos of the tent setup,
Mhm.
we have no notes out here. Nothing. There are no stats, no notes.
I know. I noticed that. I was like, hmm.
But we have brains, and
Yeah.
we can remember that Brody. We were talking about the wind was flying out, and if he can put the bat on the ball, maybe he could touch them all. And
Mhm.
he hits it to right field, and the ball carries when Lance Poole was on second base. We remember. I love memories.
I do too.
Brody probably not going to remember that at bat. Sorry, Brody.
I like to talk about memories.
Oh, you shouldn't say that because you know I'm going to be
Yeah.
following up. But Chase Hardesty, before that, he's going to have a memory of his hit in his first at bat that
Oh, yeah.
scored the lead run right now,
Mhm.
the go ahead run, which was Lance Poole coming in from second base because it was a hit and run. Chase, of course, just talking about Luke. They are
Twins.
brothers.
Yeah. Twin brothers.
He's looking to get on base for the second time tonight. He's pretty easy going fella.
Chase.
Yeah, Luke is too.
Yeah, they both are. I'm in FBLA with Luke.
Yeah,
Yep.
Luke, of course, one of the key pieces of the Tiger One Bank.
True. Yeah,
Yeah.
the face of Tiger One Bank.
I don't know what they're going to do without him.
Yeah, he's a money guy.
As Chase gets on, he gets to first with 2 outs. Leland Board stepping up. I wonder if they even hear their walk-up song. Like, are they so focused that they don't even hear it? Because I would definitely be listening
Yeah,
for it,
I'd be like
especially if it
walking
was
to the
saying
beat of
like,
it.
"I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sing it on the air."
Yeah.
I just about did. But I will if that emote,
Our viewers don't want to hear it.
if that emote was brought to Fortnite, where you actually had the song, I would come out of retirement. I would buy it, even if it was like 20, 40, 50 bucks, just for the emote.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine you're playing like a squads, and you down somebody, and then you're just standing over them, hitting them with that?
Why are you so obsessed with Skibbity Toilet?
Because
so
it's funny.
dumb. No, it's not.
It's funny because it's so silly,
It is silly.
and so it's what the word I would use is absurd.
I would
And-
use brain rotted.
Yeah, we talked about that last night too. A lot of people are using that word these days, but it's absurd. Like it's just, I try to stealth say it, so I will drop a line. Actually, I'm going to try to get you with it later.
What, Skibbity Toilet?
Yeah, without you knowing. Let's see if I can do it.
What do you mean without me knowing? If you say
You'll know. Hardesty's going. He kind of got a late jump, but he managed to get the bag. So good steal from Hardesty, advances to second. Yeah, I'll get you. I'm
We'll see.
confident. You
We'll
won't.
see.
You won't have a. You have no hope. Board. Oh, it's off the glove. Oh. Oh, third base coach. Oh, that one's going to be. I'm afraid on the coach. He waved Chase. And then Chase went, but then he stopped him. That's fine. It happens. Top of the fifth coming up, 2-1 the lead. You know, Summer, you say you like memories.
Mm-hmm.
What about soccer? What's your favorite soccer memory from this year?
From this year?
Yep.
Going to Canes and Crumble Cookie. That was fun. Even though that game we got totally bodied.
I don't like thinking about that trip to
I don't like thinking about that
Apollo.
trip. I don't like thinking about Apollo. Oh my goodness, that was the worst game ever.
It was not ideal. I was talking about it with Elena yesterday. We had a lot of people that were kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Or not like bad hurt, but like we had our district tournament coming up. It's our last game, and kind of could have played if they weren't, like if they had to. We didn't have to. It's not worth risking getting somebody further injured. But that's people, and that's my call. That's my call because everybody wanted to play. Nobody's like, I don't feel it. But I'm like, look, we're not going to get injured here at Apollo because it's not. We're going to get injured anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was fun. The
wind is fighting them.
The trip to the
Yeah.
restaurant and the cookie shop.
Because we got totally bodied, and then we were just like, let's go to Crumble Cookie and Canes.
Sometimes it's best not to dwell on extremely negative events. Just move past it.
Yeah.
Actually, most times.
I also loved the second game we played against Grayson County because the first game we played against them, we just were not in it. And what was the score exactly? Do you remember?
8-0. I wasn't there. I was in the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was also not at the second game.
Mm-hmm. We lost 8-0, and it was just not a good game for us. We just were not performing well, and they were pretty honest that day. And we were pretty down in the dumps because we were like, ooh, 8-0 against Grayson County. That's supposed to be one of our big rivals.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just, we had the first game on Tuesday against them, and
Correct.
then on Thursday we played them again.
Yep. Alice was born on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So the second game we still lost 2-0.
Yeah, but we just.
Well, I'm glad we played better.
Yeah.
I'm glad we responded
We
anyway.
played a lot better, and they were like getting annoyed, and they were just off their game.
Yeah.
And it was just a good feeling not to get beat that bad by them again.
Yeah.
I almost scored a goal in both of those games.
I know. I mean,
I
wish you could have gotten one.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Maybe at the next level.
Hey, yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, last year was tough.
Yeah, I was like, I was hurting the whole season. It sucked. But it was a great season.
Yep. Would that be your favorite all-time soccer memory? Going to the chicken restaurant and eating cookies?
No, I would say honestly, summer practices are just the best. They're just so fun. Ugh. And I love how I feel afterwards. I go home, eat some ice cream. And, summer practices were just the best. Because we would just all have such a fun time. Joking around, laughing.
I have to say I'm really excited for next year.
Yeah. I'm going to
the
preseason's
preseason's been nice. Or like summer or spring conditioning.
Yeah.
We've had a good turnout, and there are people that are like taking steps, like you can see improvement. Super exciting. Gotta wait though. It's all in good time.
Yeah.
All in good time.
I'm ready to come back and watch y'all play some games. I'll be there. I'll try to.
Here's Bonnock. He's in there, down 0-2. He said, what am I supposed to do? I don't think he thought that was a strike. Oh, I see a little baby in the bleachers at the Grayson County section.
Oh, yeah.
I know that look. You know, you're not really supposed to bounce the baby real fast. It wakes him up versus calms him down.
I bet. I wouldn't want to be rattled around like that.
Strike 3. I figured out this was hard, but whoa, Summer, watch your head.
Yeah.
The tent.
It is windy out here.
Oh man, you can hear it.
Is my
Yeah.
hair whipping you?
No, I'm not. I'm seeing it in the screen, but it's not touching me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like some kind of commercial or something, like a shampoo commercial out here.
Or like, I don't know, like a sea monster tentacles.
Okay, or that. Out of the inning, bottom of the fifth, Fighting Tigers coming up with the 2-1 lead.
What's your favorite soccer memory? It doesn't have to be from this year. It can be from any year.
Oh my word. Okay, so it's gonna be year 9 for me. Uh, favorite memory ever?
What do you mean it's going to be my 9, my freshman year?
No, this is gonna be my 9th year coaching.
Oh.
Like it's gonna be year 9 for me.
Mm.
And this is a fun fact for all you folks at home. When you look at the entire 3rd region, if you think about the tenure of coaches, I am the second longest serving head coach in the 3rd region currently.
Wow.
Only Mr. David Sandifer
I
at
guess he enjoys it.
Davis County has been doing it longer than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yep.
Wow, 9 years is a long time. Wow.
Yeah. That's 2 high school classes through plus 1.
Wow.
So that's a lot to think about, and you know sometimes you only remember recent stuff, but I can remember. I think maybe I could do it by each year. First year, it was probably our best game that year was our district tournament defeat 2-1 to Grayson County. But we played that game was probably our best performance of the season. Second year, this is a silly one, but it stands out to me. Bailey Castor, who was a senior in my second year, after she scored a goal late in the season, she ran over and gave me a high five.
Aw. Yeah, I remember you talking about
And
that.
that's the only time somebody's really done that.
Yeah.
And that ended up being her last goal ever. That was like her.
Yeah.
It was against McLean County in a 2-0 win at home on the senior night. So that stands. But anyway, there's just too many. Beating Grayson County for the first time. That was that same season. I think my favorite though it's not one. I like watching people's journey. Maybe an arc, if you will.
Yeah.
That's fun. Watching how people grow, not just as players, but people. That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's a great feeling too, is improving.
Yeah.
Seeing how far you've come.
Mm-hmm. As Adam Howell looking to reach. That is a shot. That's high. That's deep. Oh, it drops. Chafin's unable to secure it. That goes down as a hit. That is a hard ball to catch. And I thought that was going to keep carrying a little bit, but he'll take it. He is on second. Here comes Harper Lucas. But no, I can't. Favorite memory?
Yeah. It's hard for me to pick out a favorite memory too, kind of. Because there's just so much good. Can I just say that overall the whole experience was good?
I think I'd probably be leaning that way.
Yeah.
It's too. You start naming stuff, you leave people out, which
Yeah.
isn't fair.
That is true.
Oh boy, it is sometimes thinking about that is wild. Like, okay, this will be the 9th year,
I know. Wow.
and I still enjoy it. But the first time Alice looks at me and says, "Please don't go, Daddy," I'm gonna have a hard.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough day.
Aw.
Might be about time to bring her with me.
Yeah.
I got you. You thought I was gonna say hang it up, but no, bring her with me.
To all the games. Ooh. I bet
Yeah.
you like that.
Maybe. It's kind of where we are. You can't be like if she was on the side, she wouldn't be on the sideline because it's too dangerous.
Yeah. Get hit by a ball.
Yeah, and or a person like
Yeah.
at some of the fields. Excuse me, but Nice catch there from Bratcher. As this is Harper Lucas. He's in there.
What did you have for lunch today, Mr. Garrett?
Okay, I had like a mouthful of cashews and then a gigantic piece of cake.
Really?
Yeah, made by graduating senior Jada Lucas.
Oh, wow.
She actually baked 3 cakes and left them in the teachers' lounge with a very heartfelt note
Aw.
to the people at BCHS. It was very kind of her. I had the banana nut cake,
Ooh,
which
that
was
sounds good.
oh, it was good. And I also cut a slice of peanut butter cake, but it was just so rich I couldn't eat.
Yeah, I'm not a
couldn't
big
eat it.
peanut butter person.
Oh well, that's what's wrong with you.
Like, I can't eat it straight up. I'll eat like a Reese's cup, but like straight up or like peanut butter ice cream, no.
Well, that's okay.
I had Miguel's. Me and Brooke and
Okay.
Ella and Taryn left to go get Miguel's.
Yeah. Well, that was fun, I'm sure.
And also, whenever we rang like the school doorbell to come back, they didn't even like ask like, "Why are you here?" or like, "Who are you?" Which they do all the time. They just let us in.
Well, they
They
probably
just unlock
knew
the door.
you.
Well, yeah, but usually they'll be like, "What do you need?" or like, "Who are you?" But they didn't this time. I guess they just didn't care.
Good spot here for the Fighting Tigers. 2 on, no outs. And a well powerful Hayden Henry coming up. Now with the wind blowing out, if he gets a hold of it, it's gone, Summer.
I bet.
That one's on the ground. The throw to first in time, but he advances the runners. And that puts a good spot for Jonah Miller. One thing I like about soccer is the fashion aspect. Like you can, I think it's
Yeah.
as the sports go, it's very fashionable. I mean, you got your uniform, of course, but you got your cleats that can be fashionable.
Yeah, and people do like hairdos
Yeah,
and
yeah.
headbands.
For sure. Braiding, a lot of
Yeah,
braids
for sure.
on those bus rides. A lot of braiding of the hair.
I know. The classic phrase, "Do you know how to French braid?"
Who was the best braider?
Oh, Skylar Henderson. They would last forever. Yeah, but she would pull your hair. She'd be like,
Yeah.
but
Well.
the braids were good and they looked good and they lasted.
Shout out Skylar. Graduated 2 years ago.
Yep. And Hadley, she knows how to French braid too. She's good at it. Hadley Lucas. Shout out. Ooh, and Madeline Tall, she could French braid too.
2 years ago from this year. No, last year. Last year. 2 year. She was a senior.
My junior year.
Yes, I'm thinking that is 2 years now, but really it
Yeah.
was last year.
Yeah.
So a run scored, but there's a debate over what happened out there. We'll certainly there are five Grayson County players standing over at third base. Harper's outnumbered.
Goodness, I have hair blowing in my eyes.
Yeah. So Jonah was out at first somehow. Do you have hair in your eyes?
Yeah, like an
Did you say-
eyelash or something.
Yeah, well, that's understandable as it is
Yeah.
a maelstrom.
A maelstrom?
Yeah,
What's that mean?
like a storm. Yeah.
Maelstrom?
Maelstrom. Maelstrom.
Why have I never heard that word before?
You never heard maelstrom?
No.
Let's give the folks at home the dictionary definition of maelstrom.
I also have hair in my mouth.
A situation or state of confused movement or violent turmoil. Also a whirlpool in the ocean.
I wouldn't want to be a part of a maelstrom.
So I guess the swirling hair, I guess.
Yeah,
Violent.
maelstrom.
My situation of chaos and violent turmoil is more of my understanding.
Yeah, I've never heard that word before.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, it's out there. Coach Bennett coming out to say, "What's up, Lance?" Actually, I doubt that's what he's saying. He's saying something.
Something. We'll never know.
Hit it, man. Hit it.
Are you broadcasting graduation tomorrow?
Yep. If
All right.
we are there, if we're not blown away.
Yeah, true. Blown away
But if
Mars.
we are broadcasting any other day, I will be there.
If you're tuning into today's broadcast, you should definitely tune into tomorrow for graduation. Unless there's a storm and it gets stormed out.
That is correct.
We'll see.
But, yeah. But anyway, we're talking about soccer and fashion and braids and whatever. I just like soccer for the fashion.
Yeah.
I don't play, but I still like to dress out for practice.
Yeah, you always match something to something. Usually your socks to your shirt.
I am today. My light
Yeah.
blue is the same light blue that this cat is wearing.
Cool.
Yeah, my style is ridiculous.
Come together right.
Right, meow. Do you know
right
the Beatles?
now. I know who they are, but I'm not.
They have a song called "Come Together," 1969, off the Abbey Road album, and the chorus is "Come together right now over me." That's the so they're cats. Come together right meow.
What's the origin of this shirt? Where'd you get
Miss
it from?
Garrett gave it to me as a gift.
Cool.
It's 3-1 now, 2 outs.
I used to like to match the color of my cleats to my headband or
Yeah.
pre-wrap. And it also matched my captain band.
Poole's going to drive in 2 with that single. Oh, and that gets by. He's heads up on the bases.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's into second. No problem. No problem for the senior on senior night.
He did a little emote on him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Default?
Not default dance.
So I got some bad news, Summer. As
Yeah.
looks like we're going to see a Grayson County pitching change. I was able to get you with the Skibbity Toilet Stealth. You didn't know, but I got you. It was a little bit ago.
What?
I didn't make it obvious, but you were done. Have you ever watched the videos?
Not really.
Have you ever seen it?
I know he's like a head in the toilet.
Yeah, but have you ever seen like the actual video?
No.
Like the first one? Like you've never seen it?
I don't think. Well, I haven't watched it. I just know that it exists.
Well, I know at your graduation, if I'm around a computer, I'll be like, "Come here for a second." But I'll tell you. Obviously, there's the song. Like, I'm not going to sing it, but before the guy starts singing, there's a line. My style is ridiculous. My style is ridiculous, and I said that about my socks and my shirt and soccer dressing.
Wow.
I told you.
Wow, you just set up that conversation perfectly just for your little skibbity toilet.
Yep. When I said, soccer, I like it for fashion. Actually, if I'm really honest, it was when I asked you what's your favorite soccer memory, just to get us on the soccer subject.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. So fake.
Rewind,
So fake.
rewind the,
So
the
fake.
stream. I'm pretty sure when I said I was going to get you, that was like one of the next things that we talked about.
Wow.
And I have to say that
I feel betrayed.
doing what I just did right there had 2 purposes. One, it really was an authentic conversation.
Yeah.
To get to obviously what we talked about was legit. But I just have a lot of fun doing stuff like that. And it's really just for me. Like, it's funny for me. That's how I entertain myself.
Yeah.
Like, can I sneak this by? Tell me something else. Name something. I'll see if I can do it before we leave. Pick anything. Any topic.
Goodness, that's difficult. Trying to think about something that I know a lot about. Stranger Things, maybe?
Okay. Stranger Things.
Because I know that you
yeah,
watch
I've
Stranger
seen it.
Things.
I've seen it. What would be a good Stranger Thing? Okay. Can I make I wouldn't say something like Demogorgon. That'd be a little obvious. Or can I? We'll find out. That's the challenge.
I hope I remember this series enough to recognize.
Oh, I will say the word Demogorgon. Over the head of the second base. Lance Poole is coming. That ball's to the fence. Butler's on the Jets. He's going to hold up at second with a little kick. He's going to definitely emote on him. Yep. Oh, that is an RBI double from the sophomore. Watch him for the emote at the dugout. A little high five.
Yeah.
Casual.
Again, baby. The lifestyle is driving you crazy. But I cannot see myself without you.
Is that the song?
Yeah.
How did your character fare in the Great Gatsby RPG?
Death. Death.
Do you remember how?
Goodness.
That's been 2 years. That's crazy, because you were a sophomore.
Oh, I missed those days.
Oh, okay. When you did it again,
Yeah.
as a teacher aide, yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
Death. I just had. There were like 3 times you rolled it, and I was just 1 off.
Yeah.
From making
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. The rolls were bad, and my stats were bad.
Well, Chase Harsty's had a good game. If he was rolling on his at bats, he's reached base twice. Once with the
20.
hit, yeah. Once with the hit, once with a walk. He might get back on the walk. Back via the walk here. 6-1 now. In the bottom of the 5th.
I forgot exactly how my character died. If I'm being honest, all I know is that he died, and I was sad.
Well, I'm sorry. Big moment here. Can he get on? All signs, if it was a magic 8 ball, I'd shake it. All signs point to yes.
All signs point to yes. Do you believe in magic 8 balls?
Well, he got on base, didn't he? They're waving the runner home. Not in time. Hardesty's going to go to second, sliding. An RBI single takes a second base. That was some good stuff. That was Jackson Carmen, the courtesy runner, reaching home. What's this song?
I've listened to it before, but I forgot.
Bop, bop. It starts saying something like that. Bop, bop.
Yeah, I think it's called.
I mean, it sounds like somebody
Wop
doing
It?
like a hey batter batter, like hey you batter batter batter, kind of like that. But I know that's not what they're saying.
It might be. It might be Wop It. Maybe I'll try to look that up.
Oh, ouch! He is hit for the second time tonight. That is a painful senior night memory.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Adam Howe.
I think this is a more recent song. Okay, the song that played before was WAP by J Dash.
Okay. For all of you
It's like an early 2000s party
music
song.
lovers.
Yeah. Have you ever made a bet with somebody before? Like a real bet?
Yes, I have.
Did you lose?
I have been on both sides of that, but I don't do it anymore because I think money is. I like to keep my money.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that I don't like to lose it frivolously.
For dumb
Like I bet
reasons.
the next card is a 6 and it's like a 10.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I've lost $20. That didn't happen or anything.
I wonder if there will be anybody who made a bet in my graduating class. It's like, I bet you won't, I don't know, do the gritty up on stage when you get your diploma.
Oh, let's hope not.
Or do a backflip.
Whoa,
see.
whoa, not a backflip.
Yeah, cap fall off.
Yeah, that'd be the worst thing that could happen.
Or, you land wrong.
You don't want that cap to hit the floor. Fall off the stage and land on your back. Yeah, that's fine. Don't let that cap
Hey, that
hit the
cap was
ground.
expensive.
That
Hey.
cap.
That cap was expensive. I made a bet today.
The runner at second is Leighton Bramer.
Leighton Bramer out there at second. Leland Board at first. Adam Howell, 0-2, but he's not going to go quietly. Whoa! My goodness. Ducked just in time. That could have been a talking about painful moments. He just narrowly I think it might have skipped the top of his helmet, but he's staying in there. Fouling that one straight to the net. You know, Summer, that statistically, if a batter is able to foul off several pitches, they're more likely to reach base.
Really?
Yep.
Who told you that?
Experience, watching baseball, playing baseball.
You played baseball?
Yeah.
Like, for a team?
Yeah. But we're not here to talk about me. He fouls another one. Definitely getting a hit. It's guaranteed. Let me get out my 8-ball. Will Adam Howell get a hit? All signs point to yes.
All signs point to yes. Do you believe the things that 8-balls tell you?
No, I don't.
No?
But I do in this case, Adam. Yes, I do for about 10 more seconds. Dang it.
Well, you didn't have an actual 8-ball.
You made me say no. Like, you made that happen, Summer. I had to say I didn't believe it. No, I don't. I don't believe in that, in it. I think you can talk yourself into stuff like that, but that's dangerous. That's dangerous. But anyway.
They're just man-made little balls.
We're talking about the Great Gatsby RPG. Did you know, there's kind of facts about me? That's not the first RPG I made for school. Yeah, it was the third.
I've heard you talk about that.
The first one was medieval themed. It's called the Knight's Quest. Had 3 quests. The second one was Greek mythology themed. Had 3 quests called Gods and Glory. Collaborated on that with Miss Roach.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. And that was fun. I think the myth one was neat because they're different settings. Like the Greek myth one was fun. We never played it, though, did we? I never got it out.
No.
We should have.
Yeah? Was Gatsby your favorite one that you've done?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that also brings back Hamlet. And
Yeah.
just for, like, the memes. Like,
Yeah.
let's bring Hamlet back. But the Greek one, I think that one gives you a better, like, variety of, I guess, monsters to use or, like, stuff like that. Like, if you're getting, like, you got your Cerberus, you got, like, Medusa. What is Medusa is, she's a certain type of thing. I don't remember. Like, Cerberus is a dog.
Yeah. Medusa's a snake.
Yep, nah, but yeah, there's a name. I don't know. But it was like, I don't know. But it was fun making up the monsters.
Yeah.
Scylla and Charybdis from the Odyssey. Circe, the witch from the Odyssey, turning the men into pigs. Like, she's in there. It was just Trojan War. Like, your character, if you chose one of the paths, you go fight in the Trojan War.
Oh.
So you met Achilles and stuff like that. It was fun. But, I don't know.
Any other monsters?
Sorry about that on the microphone. I don't know. I'll think, but no. Well, in the underworld, there were like shades, I guess. You could fall in the river. Bad. Hades.
Yeah, that sounds fun to play.
It was. We should have played it. Maybe graduation.
Hey, Project Grad.
Yeah.
Pull up with the
Pull
RPG.
up with the Gods and Glory. I don't know if we could play the full one, like all 3.
Yeah.
Oh, on the ground. Willis, he's going to make that play 10 out of 10. But I don't know if we've got the time. I guess we could play it. Some games, like, you play the short, you play it like a demo.
Yeah. D&D is so fun. Goodness. Just remembered how fun it was. Because, like, the chance is suspenseful. But you also have like your own say in what you do, like your actions.
Gorgon. That's Medusa.
You can't get me,
That was it.
Demogorgon.
I didn't say that.
You said the second half of it.
Well, you were alive to it, Summer, because I actually said demo, like the short games, like a demo, and then I paused for like a minute, and then I said Gorgon.
Well, I
Gorgon was going to be too obvious, but that is what Medusa is. And
yeah
I have to be honest, I knew that a long, long time ago.
yeah
I had to act
bet.
like I didn't, so I could remember. Like,
I know. I could tell that you were lying. I could tell you were thinking of it, but you just didn't say it.
dang it, that was too obvious. Demogorgon was always going to be tough, but
Yeah, 'cause Demogorgon. That's
such an obvious word.
yeah.
But I mean, I might have snuck it by you. Stranger things have happened.
That is true. Stranger Things it is happened. It has happened. 5th season.
When's it come out?
Don't know. Hopefully soon.
Well, the fifth is that going to be the final season?
I would say probably.
It needs to be.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting a little. We'll talk about that later. We'll leave Stranger Things for a second.
Yeah.
As Chase Hardesty strikes out to end the inning. But we talked about the fifth season. It's looking at the scoreboard out there. It's the fifth inning where this game turned upside down as Grayson County gave up 5 runs.
What was your final day of high school like? Your final day of your senior year.
It was good. Not my senior year. Oh, when I was in school?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was distracted because I got you. I got you.
What?
It's a subtle, and you're probably going to say that doesn't even count. But I said, we're going to leave Stranger Things behind. And you're like, yeah, good, good. And then you would talk about the fifth season. And I said, fifth season, it was the fifth inning in this game when things turned upside down.
Well, yeah, that did slide by me.
But my last day of school, honestly, for somebody who's a big memory guy, I don't remember.
Hmm.
My 12th grade year was my poorest year.
I think I made that
Yeah.
shirt.
The Dodgers shirt.
Yeah, I think I made
Don't
that at
don't
Gentry's.
point at
Oh.
people because they don't know what you're saying. There's a man in a Dodgers shirt somewhere. I made that shirt. All he sees is somebody pointing at him and laughing.
Oops.
No, he didn't see you.
Yeah. I didn't.
But I don't remember. My 12th grade year. If I had, I mean, I was valedictorian Christmas. I finished 5th. That's terrible. Terrible spring semester. But we won't get into that. So I don't remember my last day because I kind of had a last day for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
I didn't go to many classes. I'm not proud of that. Sorry, Alice, if you're watching this in the future.
Don't grow to be like your father.
Not in that way.
That sounds mean. I meant not a class skipper.
All right, we're running out of time. Give me one more thing that I can conversation drop.
Trying to think.
You know, while you're thinking, it hasn't rained since we put the tent up.
Yeah.
I'm going to check the radar real quick and see if we're about to get blasted because the wind is picking up again. I'm not driving. I had to tell it I'm not driving.
Goodness, why can't I think of something?
So I'm checking the. Looks like Hayden Henry walked to first. Okay, I've got scattered thunderstorms developing late. So in the hourly, we are not looking at any rain. No. So this has all been for nothing. But it was fun. It was a memory. We set up
Yeah.
a tent.
'Cause we thought we would need it, but we didn't.
Better to be ready and not need it than to not be ready and
Yeah.
need it. That's my mentality on a lot of stuff. As is most, I don't say most people, but I think people that plan stuff a lot.
Yeah, I usually overpack on trips 'cause I'm like, I might need this, even
Oh,
if
yeah.
I don't end up using it.
Miller drops it in. Henry, he's getting around the bags. Will he be waived? He's sent home. Henry's up. No need to slide. Just step on the bag. And Miller is
Oh,
definitely
glide.
out. And that's a painful one.
Is
As
he
he
alright?
slid in, I think he's fine, just a little dinged up.
Yeah.
The run did score. We're going to have 2 outs now as he tried to get to third.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Connor Willis.
Connor Willis coming up. You still haven't thought of something for me to
It's
conversation
hard.
to work in.
What about soda? Brands of soda. That work?
Brands of soda?
Yeah. Or like soda companies. Ooh, maybe. No.
Brand like Dr. Pepper or Coke, Coca-Cola. You can't say Coca-Cola.
What about? Have you ever watched Mean Girls?
Once,
Um,
but I feel like I've seen it more because people quote it a lot.
Mm.
But I've only watched it cover to cover. Well, it's not a book.
yeah.
Reel to
Or
reel.
book.
I've only watched it one time.
Yeah. I couldn't think of.
Burn book. Is that what you want me to say?
Mm,
That's not good.
well, I've already told you.
Huh?
I've already like. Now I'd be looking for it.
Burn book.
Yeah. I don't know, Mr. Garrett. I can't think of something.
It's fine. We only have one more inning. As this one is close to being done, actually we may only have half an inning because with the home team in the lead, we will not play the bottom 7th.
Well, try and give me a topic to say to you.
A candy bar, any candy bar or
Okay.
candy, even something like M&Ms, like anything that you could eat that is sweet and that comes in a package that you buy in a vending machine.
Okay. All right. We'll continue our conversation. I'll try to see if I can.
I'm just going to tell you, you've got a 0% chance of doing it
Really?
because I like to play this game.
Okay.
So it's kind of like this is my game. It's like tic-tac-toe.
Oh,
You got no hope.
okay.
Because what I have to do is just listen to everything you say, and on my mind, I'm thinking candy, 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 candy. Like I'm not even hearing any. I'm just candy, 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 candy,
Okay.
candy. So watch this. I'm sitting here. That's what's in my head.
Okay, we gotta talk about something else.
Yeah, that's the skill is you got to lead to it. You got to see what do I want him to say.
Yeah.
What do I want to say. How can I get there without being obvious?
Okay.
That's the game.
Have you ever been to Holiday World?
No, I haven't.
I thought I asked you this once, and you were like once. You would.
No, I never have.
That's crazy. I think you need to go.
Why would I enjoy it? I'll play along.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yeah.
Then you would love Holiday World. What do you mean? Like they have the best roller coasters. The Thunderbird is like it's so smooth and it's so fast and it sends you upside down and round and it's so fun.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
I think it would be a lot of fun too.
And the Raven, that one throws you around. Why are you laughing at me?
Cause you're. It's funny. It's fun watching you try.
That's so mean. But
You can't do it. You gotta be. Okay, go ahead.
But the Raven, it like throws you around and it's pretty rough, but I still think it's fun.
Good.
And the Voyage, that one has a big old drop.
Okay.
Yeah, and it goes underground and the ride is 2.5 minutes long.
That's
You're making me feel dumb.
no. Well, if you're being serious, I'm sorry, but I feel like you're working up to some kind of candy
We'll see.
because you're describing it like I know the game. This is like you're playing tic-tac-toe. You're like, I'm gonna move in the corner. Oh, what
It's
are you
like
gonna
playing
do?
chess.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
I forgot what the legend is like though.
Yeah, is that a roller coaster?
Yeah, we didn't ride that one on
Good play by
Wednesday.
Willis.
That's what we did Wednesday was go to Holiday World.
Yeah, I know.
And Tuesday we had the senior picnic.
Now batting the first baseman, number 30.
I think the senior picnic was more enjoyable.
Then Holiday
Like
World.
a more enjoyable. It was a more enjoyable day, I think. But Holiday World was still super fun. But the senior picnic was just, I don't know. I just had so much fun there.
Yeah,
Playing kickball and soccer and water balloons.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a hectic week.
For sure, for you. Grad walk, too. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, that was on Tuesday as well.
Yep.
I like going to the elementary schools 'cause all the little kids would stick their hands out and I would give them fist bumps or high fives and I felt like the big dog.
Yeah. Well, you were to them. You
I
were
know.
might as well be 40
I know.
to
Yeah.
an 8-year-old.
And then today was
Howell's tracking it. Oh. He's not one of the best center fielders in the game for nothing. Wow, what a catch out there in center field by Adam Howell. I hate that our camera angle is so low. We're going to have our high camera angle next week for the district baseball and softball, but that was a heck of a catch. He covered a lot of ground. And they're down to their last out, Summer. Grayson County gets out here, it's game over.
Was your last week of your senior year hectic or was it just normal? Have you ever had peanuts and Coke? I just thought about that. Have you ever had that? People say it's good.
Mm-mm.
I had it once. It wasn't good.
You can get a Coke out of a vending machine
You can.
if that's what you're going for.
No.
Peanuts aren't sweet, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
You better just give up.
No. I could never.
It's almost over. Like this game is on the edge of being over. And we could continue it off air. That's fine. Because you probably, if you try to do it now, like
yeah.
you have to. I'll teach you how to do it sometime because this game is done.
Yeah.
As Willis makes that throw, that ends the game. A comprehensive display by the home team, 8-1, the final. James Brown singing "I Feel Good." That means it's over.
Good game for the Tigers.
Let's watch this handshake line because some of our Grayson County soccer handshake lines are a little spicy. Surely this won't be. There's usually good sportsmanship on display.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know much about baseball, to be honest.
Well, you saw a good performance from the home team as we
Yeah.
won.
I don't even know any baseball players.
None?
No.
What? I guess maybe know of them. Like
well,
Jonah, he's in fourth period a
Well,
lot.
I mean baseball baseball players.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
Babe Ruth, he was the baseball player,
Summer,
right?
come on. That is tragic.
It was too easy. It was
Yeah, you
a
can't.
baseball game.
And it's Baby Ruth.
Oh.
For those of you scoring at home, it's
Well.
Baby Ruth. Good try, though.
You want me to continue off air?
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't do it.
I'll try.
You need to tell anybody who may be here visiting as a alum that you're trying to do this, and they're gonna be like, "Good luck." But let's just wrap it up. Last game of the regular season for the Fighting Tigers. You're gonna finish now. If my stats are correct, and they're not always correct, but I will check. Yes, they're gonna finish the season with 20 victories, which is incredible for the team. And looking year on year, last year was a decent year. Had 17 victories, but 20 here, and we're not even to the postseason yet. So that 17 last year included the district championship and first round victory in the third region tournament. So that was only 15 regular season wins. We've gone 5 better than that, and now no matter what, unless we win state, we're going to end the season with just 10 losses. So at least doubling up the losses for the wins. Very good stuff, and this team's got the capacity to go far. But, Summer, you got any final thoughts?
It was great to broadcast.
I think so, too. We had fun.
Yep, and I'm glad it didn't rain on us. Or
Me
it was too windy that it blew our tent away.
Me too. Well,
Peace out.
for Summer Brown, this is Mr. Rob Garrett. We'll see you at graduation.
See ya.